you can help that child if you know some of the things that's happened. And that's, I suppose, just my aim is in helping them.
You know, having some history of what they've been through and where they're coming from, even just medical history. You know, if you present at the hospital because they've had a fall or whatever, you need to be able to speak with some knowledge about what their background is and what it is they're dealing with.
It helps with the child as well. They think, oh, you know a little bit more about me than you're just a stranger. Oh, I know you like banana sandwiches, so it helps.
Being consulted, I think, is really important for the case managers to work with their carers and to get information from them regarding children in their care, because they are the ones that are witnessing, they're the ones that are observing these children's behaviours.
The right to be consulted is definitely an important part of the Charter of Rights, because every decision on that child that's in your care impacts on you and your family as well.
Being consulted is very important because we live with the children, so we do 24/7 with them. There's stuff that the caseworkers don't know about the children, so we observe and see, and we can fill the caseworkers in on it.
If you're in a position where you're volunteering your services for somebody and you feel that those services are respected and valued, it's the sort of thing that's going to keep a carer caring for longer, that you're going to get less turnover in the system of carers.
I think foster carers need to be respected on all levels because of what they do and how they do it. They do it for the love, they don't do it for money. So feeling respected, they can put more of themselves into their job of looking after these children.
If you're not listened to, then you're not really receiving any kind of respect, and you're not a valued person that's contributing to these kids' care.
To be supported is very important, so you can keep going.
Just being listened to, providing a break, some respite when needed, and support. Sometimes financially, if there's something that the kids need and the department can do that for us, that's really good.
To be supported would mean that if in case something does go wrong, you don't feel alone and you don't feel like you have to handle the situation by yourself, that there are people there to help guide you, to help support you through it, so that it can be just have the best outcome for the situation.
Feeling safe is a really important one, because you're opening up your home and you're asking a lot of your own family, your kids and your family, to these children as well.
Just little things, it's the littlest things that can cause an upset and put everyone else at risk, and I guess the bottom line is then those kids aren't safe, and the overall goal is to bring them into a safe environment.
It's everybody's right to feel safe. The children need to feel safe, and the carers and parents, everybody needs to feel safe. There's nothing more standard than that.
I think that being valued comes down to acknowledging that you have an input to provide, to bring to the table, and that your voice is actually considered and weighed up for its worth, and you're given value to your contribution.
It's an important role, foster caring, and to have somebody value what you do makes it so much better. You're not just something that's taken for granted. You're not just a piece of the machinery. You're actually a person who's dealing with other people, and it's important that they value what you're doing.
For me, feeling valued would be, look, we attend a meeting, say with case management, and they actually listen and acknowledge, one, you've been doing all of this work with the kids, and two, that your input is important to their growth.
So being treated fairly also shows the kids that us adults can get along in that too. So I think it's very important to be treated fairly. The children need to be treated fairly, so I think us as foster carers need to be treated fairly as well.
I think of that being treated fairly, and specifically the right to be able to speak up. That's an important role, because when you're carrying out this role as a carer, if there is something wrong with the system or with a child or with a situation, you should be able to speak up without any fear of reprisal. I mean, essentially what you're doing is you're raising the quality of care that is being provided to the child, either by yourself or by the system.
Confidentiality is really important because it protects my family. It's got personal information in there, and we're talking about situations that can be quite volatile, so you want to feel like your address and your phone number are private.
Well, it's about protecting your family, protecting yourself as a carer, so that, I mean, Darwin's a small place, and it's even smaller when you're an Indigenous carer.
The Charter of Rights itself is an acknowledgement that you're a valued and respected member of the team.
I think it's important to have a Charter of Rights for foster caring, because it provides a basis for everybody in the future, both for the carers and for the department as well, so that we're all working on the same page.
If it's just written down, the recognition and the way you work is just 100% better.